Hi there, Leos. How are you? Welcome to your November reading. Let's go ahead and get started. Ah, thank you so much for being here. Welcome, welcome back if you're new. And welcome back if you're returning. Welcome if you're new. And thanks for your likes and your shares and your subscribes and your comments. I love the support. I really appreciate it. So thank you. And let's go ahead and get started. I'm using the Anna K Tarot deck. I'm not going to do extended this month. I'm trying to get the annuals out. I want to do really long annual readings. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, Leos. Right out of the gate, we're doing a 10-card spread. We have the sun reversed. So there's a sense of unhappiness. However, not so much as unhappiness as in you're in dire straits. Okay, it's like the carrot's been dangling in front of you for a while now. You can see it, you can feel it, you can taste it. It's almost there, but a little bit more time needs to pass. So this is a sense of patience. All right, the sun is still here. Anytime the sun is in a spread, that shows up in a spread, it's like this great light illuminating down. It is the card that represents you, Leos. And so it has to do with illumination, being able to see, being visible. And so here we are. Okay, let's look at what card is crossing it. Ace of Cups. New love, new passions. So in November, again, you really might have just met somebody or just starting to rekindle a relationship if you're in a long-term bond. It's just starting. But there's still uncertainty, right? So you're really happy, you're ecstatic, you're all Twitter-pated, but you're not 100% sure if they're 100% in yet either. So there's uncertainty, so it's wavery. That's what I'm kind of sensing here. Now, if you're completely single, I think this is stating that your life is going really well. You're tapped into your zone, you're doing really well, you're happy. And all that's missing is this missing link, new love. And so what this is stating is that new love or rekindling love is a major focus during November for you, right? It also means that it's here. And I get this if-then sense when I look at these cards. If new love comes into the picture, or when it comes into the picture, then I'll be able to turn this sun right side up, and then I'll be able to be really, really happy on all counts. All right, so wonderful start to the reading. Despite the sun being reversed, I know that can have a negative connotation to it. Really good start to the reading. Oh my goodness. And then let's look at this. Okay, Six of Pentacles. Generosity, reciprocity. So whoever it is that's coming into your life, or that's coming back into your life, or is here, they're going to be a partner that is going to be very gracious with their things, with their time, and they're also going to expect the same from you. So there's definitely equal give, equal take aspect to it, but we all know, this card has to do with also being generous, because giving is, you don't ever give to get good karma, but you usually get good karma when you're very giving and open. It comes back to you tenfold. You don't do it out of selfishness, and we all know that, but equality in giving, equality in taking, but also equality in giving to others. Like, so you too will share in that aspect. Wanting to give to others, wanting to help others. And I normally don't say that about this card. I'm getting that sense, though, as I look at this, how this is playing out. Okay, all right, in the past we have the Page of Pentacles. Things were moving a little slower than you'd like in the past. Communication was a little slower than you would have liked. But it's developing, all right? That's why I think you're feeling a little frustrated here with the sun reversed. It's developing. Someone, maybe an earth sign, has come into your life and they operate at a different, broadband bandwidth as you do. They just operate differently. A little bit more attention to detail, a little bit slower movement, okay? And so as you meet this person, as they kind of come into your life, as you come into their life, you're really excited. They're a good partner for you. They're really a good partner for you. And there's going to be understanding and equality. And I think really, Leos, that you're going to recognize on your front that you don't like this slow communication and they operate a little bit differently. So you're going to do your part in making that shift. So you're going to step up in the communication department. All right. Oh, my pen's gone. Five of Swords reversed is crowning you. So this is a healthy, healthy connection, healthy relationship. There's no overbearing energy. There's no control. Again, we see this healthy aspect here, very healthy aspect here. In the future, Five of Pentacles, okay? This is concerning. We'll pull a clarifier on this. I'm not doing extended this month, but I will clarify this one. What you need to be careful with, Leos, again with the Pentacles, okay? What you need to be careful with, Leos, is in this month, you need to be careful that when you work to have this balance, okay, you can get carried away in giving and giving and giving and giving and giving. And you have to make sure that, and keep in mind too, this can be vice versa. So your partner might be giving and giving and giving and giving, and you or they need to realize and be aware of how much the other person is giving. Because you either need to match that or have them calm down a little bit. Because if one person invests so much more than the other person, there becomes an imbalance. So you have to be aware of where the levels are. You have to be aware of who's giving how, and it's not a matter of tit for tat. It's not keeping score. No, 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 no. Right? But you have to be aware that they're the ones that call you every day on the way home from work, and they're the ones that want to talk to you every day, and maybe it's your turn to call because they've done it 30 times now. You have to be a little bit aware of that. They're telling you or asking you all about their life, and you're feeling really loved because they're showing you that they care. But when's the last time you asked about their life and actually listened when they talked? Okay, so those are the types of things that I'm talking about here. And I'm saying that because I'm concerned that we have the Five of Swords here. This is one person getting left out in the cold because they gave too much and the other person just took advantage when really they could be in a much better situation. All right. So this month, there's all these good things happening for you, Leo. There's all these good things happening. But be very cognizant, be very aware of how much and who is giving. Okay. Please clarify the Five of Pentacles for Leos. Please clarify the Five of Pentacles. Because I don't want anybody to feel like they're being taken advantage of. And that's what this card is meaning right now. It also can mean poverty. Okay. Money issues. Please clarify the Five of Pentacles for Leos. Okay. Queen of Swords. Are you dealing with an air sign? Capricorn. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius? Possibly. Possibly. They're detached from emotion, so they're not going to show you how bad they're hurting. They're not one for displaying emotions. Okay, they have them. They can appear disconnected from them. They're not going to show them. So it's your job to be aware, Leos. All right? And if they start feeling like they're getting taken advantage of or there's not equal giving, now there is. Here's the thing, there is. But it started off going down one route and it's changing now because this Five of Pentacles popped up. Because I think what this is saying is that you, one or both of you, think that there's equality, but in fact there's actually not. So this is really a call to action for you, since you're the one watching this, or if you're cross-watching, it's a call to action for you to be really aware, and not in a scorekeeping sense. I know it's hard to understand that when I say it that way, not in a scorekeeping sense, not in what have you done for me lately, But what have I done for you lately? Let's really look at ourselves here. What have I done for you? If you're cross-watching, what have you done for your Leo? If you're a Leo, what have you done for your partner? And if you realize that you've done way above and beyond, then this is a call to action to cut that back. It doesn't mean you need to talk to them. It doesn't mean you need to tell them that they're not giving you enough. No, it just means that you need to pull back your investment so they can match it. Remember the rubber band effect? Woo! Remember the rubber band effect? All right. There has to be tension. When one person gives and gives and gives, the other person bounces back, bounces away. Okay, and then there has to be that tension. So if you're giving and giving, at the second you start pulling and pulling and pulling, they'll snap to you. All right. Let's look at how you feel about the situation. 5 of Cups, regret. Okay, regret, concern, frustration, sadness, looking at the past, crying over spilled milk. It's done. All you can do is shift your actions from this point forward. But there's definitely, this started going off on such a wonderful reading, and now it's turning into this like internal frustration moments here in the future. So be aware of everything I just talked about. How do they feel? 3 of Wands. They're waiting for their ships to come in. Here they are feeling, I've done everything I can do. I've given everything I can. I've said everything I need to say. And I need my ships to come in. I'm waiting. So here they are pulling back. Okay, here they are. You keep snapping away. Here they are. I'm pulling back. I'm pulling back, waiting. But I think you know that this is taking place. Otherwise, you wouldn't be having this 5 of Cups here. Fears and hopes. You don't want this to end. You don't want them to turn to somebody else that can meet them equally. You don't want to turn to someone else, but this is a heartbreak situation here, definitely. So this is your greatest fear. You don't want to lose them. Things are good. They're about to be really good. So perk up, okay? Perk up in the awareness department. Outcome, 4 of Swords. Outcome, rest. Outcome, sorting out thoughts. Outcome, retreating. Okay? One of you is giving and giving and giving and giving, and you need to stop and you need to pull back. Let's pull 3 outcome cards. Spirit and Universe, what are the outcome messages for Leos? What are the outcome messages for Leos this November? Okay, there's 3, maybe 4. King of Cups reversed, manipulation, deceit, Ace of Wands, and 10 of Cups reversed. Okay. This can go either way, Leos. This can go either way. Because with this King of Cups here, it's really stating that there's a manipulation at hand. And manipulation doesn't have to be a bad thing, but this is, when the King of Cups is reversed, it is a negative connotation of manipulation. Right? When I make myself dinner, I'm manipulating food into something I like. Doesn't mean that it's bad. It doesn't mean I'm harming the food. Right? So let's be conscientious of the word manipulation. But when we're manipulating somebody else's emotions, that is not good. So be cognizant and conscious of when you're seeking equality, when there's regrets, when they feel like they've done enough, and there's a looming on the brink of separation here. You have to be very aware of what you're doing and what they're doing. And you have to meet somewhere in the middle. That's when the new passion can start. But until that happens, right, we have 10 of Cups reversed. You're not going to be, you've got the Sun and the 10 of Cups reversed. It's like you're almost there. Almost. You guys are so close. So don't let it ruin itself. All right, stay in it. Stay in the game. Work with it. Be aware. Be ready to take responsibility. Be ready to take accountability. All right. Both people can cause these issues, so it's not one or the other. Just be aware of that, okay? All right, Leos, I love you so much. Take care. I'll see you in my annuals coming up. Bye.